All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. My beforehand is my left hand. My afterhand is my
right hand.
The initial letter of the alphabet is
A.
The final letter of the alphabet is
C.
Z.
Z.
The exact middle are
M. They said I have to have a pasta.
and all the letters from A to Z are
Medial.
medial. How many letters are in the alphabet?
26.
How many sounds do they make?
44.
And those letters are all either
Consonant or vowels?
consonants or vowels. Okay? Let's touch and name the alphabet with our beforehand on the A and our afterhand on the N. Remember, afterhand from N to Z. Ready? A, B,
C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
Thank you very much. I'm going to give you a letter. I want you to echo it, touch and name the letter, then touch and name the letter after it. So the first letter is G. Echo.
G. The letter after G.
G. The letter after G is H. B. B. The letter after B is C. Touch and name, then put the key away. K.
K. The letter after K is L.
U.
U. The letter after U is V.
P.
P.
The letter after P is Q. Y.
Y.
The letter after Y is Z. G. Oh, we already did G. S.
S. The letter after S is T.
W.
W. The letter after W is X.
C.
C. The letter after C is D.
And J.
J. The letter after J is K.
Now, the letter after T is?
U.
My right hand is my afterhand. Good. Let's do our reading decks. You may put your alphabet charts away for now. Ready? U.
Digraph O. C. O. L. Trigraph CTH. Digraph CH.
W,
J. M. Digraph NG. A. K. Digraph EE. T. Digraph SH. Digraph Z.
Z.
G. V. B. H. F. P. N. S. I. R. Digraph CH. Digraph CH. D. E. Jar.
All right, let's keep it going with our instant reading deck. Ready? Keyword and sound.
Leaf, ul, hat,
Feet E.
nest,
Sink. Octopus King. Violin. City. Cup. Wagon.
fish,
Jar.
jug,
Truck.
dog,
Dog.
elephant, air, umbrella, up,
Pig.
put,
Moon. Ooh. Book.
Book
Table.
up.
Zippers.
Zippers.
bat,
Book.
thumb, mother, kite, rabbit, mop,
Socks.
nose,
Apple. Watch. Chair.
igloo, match,
Gate.
good,
Shell.
Very well done, ladies and gentlemen.
Is this supposed to be like two? Like the Hey, miss. Hey, look. So
Okay, let's keep it on task. Let's look and remember, what is a syllable?
syllable is one vowel.
One vowel sound. Okay? So if we have a word like cat, how many vowels?
Cat.
How many vowels? A. Remember, a vowel is a sound that is not blocked by your teeth, tongue, or lips. So if I have C-A-T, cat, cat. A good way to count syllables, put your hand so that your thumb is under your chin. Your fingers should be up on your jawbone, your cheekbone, and say cat. How many times did your mouth open?
Cat.
Remember, our vowels are open, so every time we have a fully open sound, that's a vowel. So we only have one vowel sound. Okay? Well, today we're going to kind of change things up a little bit. But first, what does it mean to put accent on something?
Like A, C, D.
Right, and when we accent a syllable, we stress that part of the word more by opening our mouth wider, making our voices slightly bit louder and higher, and holding the sound just a tad bit longer. So, let's remind ourselves of a vowel in a closed syllable is short, coated with a breve. And a vowel in an open accented syllable is long, and we coat it with a macron. Okay? So,
Is it a mixture of macron and more like sort of pressed today, but
macrons are for long vowels, vowels that say their name, for example, and breves are for short vowel sounds. Okay? So today I'm going to write 3 words on the board, and we're going to talk about how come we need to think differently to code them than how we normally think. Okay? The words are N-A-P-K-I-N, napkin. I lost my place. C-O-M-B-A-T, combat. And the third word is B-A-N-D-I-T. Thank you, Juan, for being cooperative and not distracting. Okay. When we look at these words, we're going to try to code them, but we need to go about it a little differently because these are not normal words. All the words we've coded up until now have been one-syllable words. So first of all, what do? We take away the suffixes. Are any of these suffixes?
no.
No. Okay. What about anything like digraphs or anything? Do you see any of those?
No. No, at least I don't. Yeah.
I don't see any either. So what we're going to do when we have a word like this that we can't break it down smaller, we're going to break it into syllables. Please stop rocking the furniture. You're going to identify the vowel sounds. Here's the first one. Here's the last one. Draw a line between them.
Macron.
It's not a macron, it's a line between the vowel sounds. So I have an A and an I.
It looks like it could be a macron.
Now, if we have 2 vowels that sound, how many syllables do we have? 2. So we've talked about a 1-syllable word. Now we have a 2-syllable base word. Okay? So we're going to look for the number of consonants between the vowels. How many consonants do I have between A and I? 2. I have a P and a K. I'm going to mark those to show the pattern. This is vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel. Okay?
C.
Oh, I see it
V,
now.
C, C, V. See it? Yes.
It's called a
Now, we're going to read the words and listen for what kind of sound the first vowel makes. Napkin. A short vowel sound is a signal that there must be a consonant after the first vowel, because we know that a vowel in a closed syllable is short. Okay? So there must be a consonant after the first vowel if it's short, because that's how you close a syllable, is follow a vowel with a consonant, right? So, we are going to separate this into the 2 syllables right between the consonants.
napkin.
And now we have 2 syllables. Look, put your hand right under your chin and see how many vowel sounds you hear. Napkin. 2, right? Napkin. Okay? Now let's see if we can figure out which syllable is accented. Napkin or napkin?
Napkin. Right, napkin.
Do I say go get me a napkin? Or do I say, go get me a napkin?
Napkin.
Yes, so it's the first syllable that's accented. The accent mark is just a little hash line. Now, another way is to use the syllable thing I showed you. Put your thumb under your chin. Put your pointer or middle finger up on your cheekbone.
Also L.
And whichever you feel the greatest movement when you say the word regularly, napkin.
Napkin.
So which one does your mouth open more? Napkin.
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 The end.
The first one.
Yeah.
Okay?
Napkin.
A short,
Napkin.
so when we have a two-syllable base word, here are the steps for doing the coding. First, we're going to look for a suffix. Did we have one? No. Did we have any letter clusters like digraphs or trigraphs or anything?
Nope.
No. So find the first sounded vowel and look at the one next to it. Is it a consonant? Yes. We're going to find the first sounded vowel and the last sounded vowel. We're going to put a line under them. Then we're going to do the pattern. In this case, it's vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel. We're going to divide in the middle of the consonants. We're going to decide where the accent goes. And then we're going to finish coding the word. A vowel in a closed syllable is short. Code it with a brief. And right here, what coding rule do we use? A vowel in a closed syllable is short. Code it with a brief. What is this word? Napkin. Okay? Let's try the next one. Okay? So first we're going to look for any suffixes. Do you see any? Is there a suffix? A word, a group, or a letter, or a group of letters we've added to the end of the base word to change its use or meaning? No. So we're going to look, do we see any digraphs, trigraphs, any other special coding? No. So let's mark the vowels. What vowel sound do you hear first or see first? The O. And what's the last vowel sound you see? One. A. So we're gonna underline that between the two vowels. One. I need you up. Oxygen to your brain will help you.
Oxygen to your
Braden, thank you. All right. Now we need to find the pattern. What comes immediately after the first vowel? A consonant. What comes immediately after that? A consonant. Let's divide the syllable between the two consonants, TJ. And between the two consonants, I've divided it. Now, let's try our trick. Is it combat or combat?
Combat.
It's combat. And now let's code it. Vowel in a closed syllable is short. Code it with a brief. Vowel in a closed syllable is short. Code it with a brief. The word is combat. Okay? Now the last one, I don't see any suffixes or vowel or consonant blends, no trigraphs or digraphs. I'm going to do vowel, underline it all the way to the other vowel. I'm going to put it in my pattern. I've got consonants here. I'm going to divide the syllables between the consonants. Is it bandit or bandit? Bandit. So it's the first syllable is accented. Now I'm going to do my regular coding. Vowel in a closed syllable is short, code it with a brief. Vowel in a closed syllable is short, code it with a brief. And the word is bandit. Do you see how valuable this coding is, especially on bigger words? Because what am I looking at there? 3 letters with a short vowel. Bandit. Bandit. 1. I'm sorry, baby, this is not nap time. If you're going to sleep, you can stand up. Heads up. Lots of oxygen coming into our brains.
You need one.
Okay? Now, let's go on to your first page in your,
Napkin.
and we've already done these first 3, but I want to make sure you understood what we did. So get out your pencil, open your binder, and go ahead and try to do the first 3 on your own. I'll do them up here and we'll see if we can do them the same. Braden, I'm going to have that on my video forever and ever. Mm-hmm.
Recording.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you should be dividing and coding these words. And then I'd like you to do the next two and make sure you have no questions I can help you with. You can go ahead and do 4 and 5 and 6 if you want. I like it. It's peaceful. Thank you, sir, for breaking the silence. You need to count it. All right.
Where did we stop?
Any questions on how we coded these?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So now let's look. We're just going to find the vowels. We're going to do the pattern. Divide the consonant. We're going to accent the first syllable. We have a vowel and a closed syllable is short, code it with a brief. A vowel and a closed syllable is short, code it with a brief. And the word on number 4 is contact. Number 5, we have a vowel, consonants in between. Divide the syllable between the consonants. Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any extra spare pencils for Coach?
Yes.
No one.
There you go. All right. So do we say magnet or magnet?
Magnet.
Magnet. And then we have a vowel and a closed syllable is short, code it with a brief. A vowel and a closed syllable is short, code it with a brief. And the word is magnet.
Is it bad that I can't tell the difference between either one?
Hold your hand here. Magnet.
Magnet.
Which one do you feel stretches your hand more? Magnet.
Magnet. Magnet.
The first one. Magnet.
Weird. It has a diagram and G.
By the way, they said that you needed the front of the word says past needed.
Okay, just a minute. All right, so again, on the bottom, we can go ahead and underline this digraph in G, just like you said. Then we're going to go ahead and identify our vowel sounds, our consonant pattern between them, divide the syllable between the consonants. Do we say Mustang or do we say Mustang? Mustang.
The first one.
So it goes here. And then it's a vowel and a closed syllable is short. A vowel and a closed syllable is short. Mustang. Okay?
Oh, if you switch the T and S. Oh, so we're not doing like a word state. The letter.
No, we're doing this rule. Now go to the next page and look at these words we're going to code. What do you notice about them? We have more vowel sounds with consonants in between them. We can divide here and a vowel and a closed syllable is short, code it with a brief for each syllable. Do we say rabbit or rabbit?
Rabbit.
Rabbit. Now, what do you notice about all of these words for the consonants?
There's double letters.
There are double letters for the consonants. Do you think that changes the rule?
No.
It just guarantees you're going to divide it between the two. Okay? So go ahead and try number 2. Your number 1 should look like mine. Try number 2.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't see any suffixes or interesting things I can code. So I'm going to put the vowel consonant pattern from vowel sound to vowel sound. And then I'm going to find the accented syllable and code the rest of each of the syllables.
You just say paragraph. What? You're not right.
Is there anyone who's not sure how to code number 2?
Nope, I'm good.
So what do we know about the accent in number 2? Where does it go?
The first one.
First syllable. The vowel sounds are short. And even when we have adjacent alike consonants between the two vowel sounds, we still split down the middle and code it the same way, right? Okay. Now, let's go through just a few of our instant words. We'll go back to a list tomorrow, but today we're going to do them on here. Read me these cards.
Play. Off. Spell. Away. House. Point.
TJ, sit up.
Found. Air. Should. Page. Mother. Still. World.
Say it with us.
Study. America.
That's all I'm going to give you today. You did great.
I said pig.
There wasn't anything that. Wait, no, play. He said pig.
Okay. Today for our sentence coding, your instant word. Oh, what is an instant word?
Oh, something that you can automatically circle instead of have to code it.
We do get to circle it instead of coding it, but an instant word is a word that we should be able to read the instant we see it. So today, our instant words that we're going to circle instead of code are get, of, the, from, were, to, you, was, and for.
This what page is that?
It's the very next page in your notebook. Okay? Get, of, the, for, from, were, to, you, was. And we're not going to code number 1 because number 1 has the same word we've coded twice already, and that is napkin. So let's go to number 2. Some other coding rules you might need to know today are
Oh, okay, I know, I see it.
digraph NG, we do what? Underline. Digraph SH says what? And we underline it. What about digraph CH? Right? And then we have digraph EE. It is a digraph, it's underlined. We're going to silence the second E and put a macron over the first one. And then, if we have a suffix, we put a box around it. And we do not code it, right? Okay?
Right.
If we get all the way to number 11, then we will have a digraph OO. And then we will decide whether it gets a mega brief or a mega macron, right? Oo would get a mega brief. Would get a mega macron.
Like in book.
Like in book. So we'll just put both kinds up here so I don't have to put one mark over both.
Pitch.
So let's start. Actually, we've coded all of these words in 1 through 6. So let's look at number 7. The first word, what do you see? I see a digraph CH. And then we just have a vowel and a closed syllable is short. Code it with a, okay? Look at the next word. The next word, I'm going to make this a little bigger for you because it's kind of small if you're all the way over there. Okay, the next word, it's a vowel and a closed syllable is short. And what do we know about the S in a single syllable short vowel sound when it's in the final position? Has a voice line in it. Says is. The next word, vowel and a closed syllable is short. Next word, instant word the. What is this word? I don't know this word, do you? Okay, so what should we do, TJ? What can we do with this word? Let's first look for suffixes. Do you see any?
Yes, the NG.
That's not a suffix, but it is a digraph.
The OO.
Okay, so you're thinking we should find our vowel sounds?
The O.
I agree. There's a vowel sound. There's a vowel sound. I'm going to draw a line to them. Then do I have consonants between them?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to divide my syllable right between those two consonants. And now I can just code. I have a vowel and a closed syllable is short. Code it with a brief. It says ob. And this one I have a vowel and a closed syllable is short. Code it with a brief. It says long. The word is oblong. Oblong is something that's like a circle that's been squished. It's longer than it is wide. Okay?
It's like an oval.
Like an oval. And the last word is a digraph SH, vowel and a closed syllable is short. Help me read number 7, please. Lunch is in the oblong dish. Can you see how having these coding tricks can help you read words you don't recognize? Even when they're bigger words? Can you see how that would work?
Yeah.
Let's try number 8. You'll try it on your own and then I'll have someone come up here.
Oh, great. Can I do it?
How about number 9 for you, TJ?
Oh, wait.
Isaac, would you like to do number 8 on the board?
Sure.
Here's my pen, or you can get a different one.
I wish I
Here you go.
The put a brief over the I. We circle that and TH.
You circle the. Why are you putting a brief there? Isn't that a word with 2 syllables?
Yes.
So we're going to use our new learning today. V, V. Oh, that's a V. Okay, and then we have our consonants. Okay, and where are we going to divide it? It helped. Let's put our V's over. Let's try that again. Okay, don't be nervous. Okay, I want you to put the V's directly over the vowel. Good. Good. Now do you have room for some C's up there?
Yes.
Okay. And then remember, your line to divide the syllable goes directly through between the 2 consonants. Perfect. Okay. So now where do we have the accent? Impact or impact? Impact. So it goes there. Okay. And then we're going to do a vowel and a closed syllable is short. A vowel and a closed syllable is short. Circle. Go ahead and finish telling us.
They would put that otherwise SH. The vowel and consonant circle with brief. The vowel and consonant short curl with brief circle.
Okay.
You forgot the K back on scratch.
And if you want to put a K back on a C when it's followed by like A, O, U, or consonant, you may also do that. Read us that sentence, guys, all of you.
Did the impact of the crash hit the G?
And remember, we come up a little bit on a question mark. Good, very well
I
done.
think the G.
TJ, are you going to do 9?
Yes.
Good,
I did all of them.
good.
Why do you have your shoes on?
Right, and we got circle D because it's an instant word.
Good.
Then we got split magnet.
So we're going to put the V directly over the vowels. What are the vowels? A and E. And then we're going to put consonants over the G and the N. Split between those 2. And then which part of the word gets the accent? Magnet or magnet? Magnet or magnet?
Magnet.
Okay, so it's the first syllable. We're going to put a little accent mark.
Where?
Oh, just past the G. Right there, just kind of between the G and the N up at the top. There you go.
I'm just trying to do that.
Okay, just make a little mark like an apostrophe. Wait, we need to do the vowels in that word too.
Oh.
We have a vowel and a closed syllable is short. A vowel and a closed syllable is short. Code them with a brief.
Now, I got a strategy. If it has a K, like in book, it means a mega brief.
Okay. Has that worked for you so far?
Yeah.
So what are we talking about? That digraph OO? We're going to underline our digraph and give it a mega brief because it sounds like book, took. Okay.
And also, if it has a K, it'll.
Have you checked? Are there any words with a K that would say ooh? So far, no. Okay, let's keep going. What do you do with the next word?
Circle the.
Circle the. And the next word, do you see a suffix on it? Yes, you do. Pin is a base word. The S on the end just makes it mean more than one pin. Are you coding these along with him, Braden?
And the I.
Okay.
What are we doing? 9? Or 8? Yeah. Is, 9.
It's short. It's a vowel and a closed syllable is short. Code it with a brief.
And is not. So we put a.
It's a vowel and a closed syllable is short. Code it with a brief. We have another suffix S, and the base word is a vowel and a closed syllable is short. Code it with a brief. Okay, adjacent alike consonants. Good.
No, I thought we circled it.
Off? No. It's just adjacent alike consonants and a vowel and a closed syllable is short.
Don't forget the S's on the end of the words.
He already did those. He boxed the suffixes. Okay, so let's all help TJ read the newly coded sentence. The magnet took the pins and clips off the shelf. Juan, I'm not hearing you read. Do you want to do it by yourself? Okay. Let's move on. Whoops, not that far. To a rap. Let's see how we do with this first rap. It's on the next page. We're going to read it together and then separately, just like always. Napkin.
Napkin.
Candid.
Candid.
Bandit.
Bandit.
Magnet.
Magnet.
Limpid.
Limpid.
Anthem.
Anthem.
Impact.
Impact.
Combat.
Combat.
Contact.
Contact.
Mustang.
Mustang.
Braden, go first, please, with line number 2.
On first paragraph.
Yes, sir.
Limp. Napkin. Magnet. Candid.
Okay, TJ.
It kind of sounds like the thunder music. Like,
Okay, next one.
bandit. Napkin. Magnet. Limpid. Candid.
Good. Desiree.
Magnet, limpid, napkin, candid, bandit.
Okay. Next one, Juan. Be line 2 of paragraph 2.
Tanny grill.
No, baby, you're on the wrong page. 28.1.
Yes.
Oh, he's at number 3.
Second paragraph, second line.
Oh. Impact, contact, anthem, Mustang, and then tin drill.
Combat.
What?
What do you see?
He's looking at line 2. He's looking at 2.
It's the last word.
Okay, mine is different. My teacher book doesn't say tendril. It says
Combat.
combat. So I apologize.
Oh, mine says tendril.
Y'all says tendril. A tendril of hair is like a piece of hair, like one curl maybe. I wondered why you kept saying tendril and it wasn't there. Okay, I apologize for that. Next time I'll make me a copy of yours, because see, this one doesn't have it either. Oh, yes,
Yeah,
it
there's
does.
Tindra.
Okay, line 3. Isaac.
Tendril, Mustang, contact, impact, anthem.
Good. Okay, let's go ahead and go to our spelling deck.
Contact, tendril, impact, Mustang, anthem.
Didn't you already read one?
Yeah.
I just.
You'd like to read more. I understand. Okay, I'm going to pull just a few of our
No.
spelling deck today. I need a volunteer on the big board and a volunteer on the chalkboard.
I
No, I want to be on the chalkboard.
I haven't been on chalkboard yet.
Okay, go to the chalkboard. Braden, TJ.
I haven't been doing that.
Okay, then Isaac, you come up here.
Yeah. Isaac hasn't got to do the board. TJ's been able to do both.
I know, TJ's been up here. Braden, are you going to go to the chalkboard?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Okay,
I got erase.
you may erase quickly and put your 3 arrows. We're just going to do about 5 The rest of you can be writing with your markers on your desk or your whiteboard. Ready?
I got
Push stop, please.
All right.
Ready?
Yep.
Yes,
Look, listen, echo.
Oh wait.
Okay, you both have the first one. What about the final position? Final position, the two lines. Like this. And then what other letters together, maybe a trigraph, says ch,
T-A.
TCH.
ch, T-C-H, good. And then final position, C-H. So put your final position lines there between, no, where you already wrote, between the C-H and the T-C-H.
Can I use the eraser?
Yes. All right, next one. Like book.
I got thing. If it has a K, it'll have the makeup for you.
It's digraph O-O, like book. The next one.
Okay.
Write it. Or what other letter do we know that says K?
C.
C,
K.
K, C, and then final position, CK or K. Up, straight up, okay. Or K, or C. Did I say or K? I meant or C. Or it can just have a C at the end. Oh, no, we haven't done that one yet. Or K at the end. Put another K. Okay, erase. Brayden, are you doing what I'm asking?
5 vowels.
Two more words.
U-A.
U and A with a tittle. Good.
Diuresis.
Nope, not a diuresis. That would be aw. Like watch, aw. A and U. Okay, the next one. And this is your last one. J.
G.
J.
Jill.
Jack and Jill went up the hill.
J.
Jack put Ellen in bed.
Hush, Brayden. Just write the letter, please. Write the letter, please. Brayden. Thank you. Good. All right, that is a J. This says G.
Oh, I was right. Okay.
Okay. All right, we're going to go ahead. Tell me which letters say
TH.
digraph TH,
S.
Z or S, ah,
O.
or A, and I. I. Right. Open your spelling page. We have a couple of minutes, so I'm going to have you write a couple of words in a sentence. Ready? Brayden, where are you going, baby? You need to be going to your seat. Okay. Your first spelling word is hats. In your spelling section, hats. TJ, in your spelling section, hats. Echo. Unblend. S. Okay. The next word will have to be tomorrow. Okay.
The next word is tomorrow.
Put your binders up and put them up here on the board for me. I mean on the shelf for me, please.
On the shelf.
Thank you.
Shelf. Right here.
No, over here on the shelf where Desiree's putting hers.